Hello everybody, my name is Artix and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Now, I know I haven't had a video out in 3 weeks and that is my fault. For the past 2 weeks, I've been working on this video, and in between, there was 1 week where I went to my grandma's and I was not able to work on this video. So there's that. But in today's video, I'm going to be showcasing 10 different Minecraft houses in 10 different styles. So let's hop right into it with our first style here. Our first style here is a Nordic themed house. Now this is Vikings and stuff, and yeah, I think it's really nice. I went with a stone base with a variety of mixture of stones, and I did wood on top, really liking the lanterns. As you can see, I also went very heavy with the lanterns inside of here. But see, I have a custom armor stand add-on where I can pose them, and I also get mob heads. And yeah, we got a bunch of Vikings sitting here eating chicken because he doesn't like chicken, and eating drinks. And we just got a little bit of a furnace kind of cooking stuff right here. As you can see, I went a lot heavy with the chains, and I really like this shield design. Now let's move on to the second house. Oh wait, before we do that, I really like this hoglin, or the slain hoglin pelt. Looks really nice in my opinion. But yeah, that's pretty much all to the inside of the house. We come outside, got a little bit of lanterns, and it's really triangular shaped, and it's actually in the shape of an octagon, which is very hard to pull off in Minecraft, but I did pull it off, although it was very difficult. Without further ado, let's move on to the next house. Our second house here is actually a bit of a weird one. This is a fantasy style home. Now originally I had no idea what I wanted to do. Then I'm like, well, when I think of fantasy, I think of multiple different things. I think of like Harry Potter or The Hobbit, or just like bugs and mushrooms and wizards and all that stuff. So I went with a mushroom house, or at least the mushroom as the base for the house. So if we come up here, this is just a nice little pod that the house is suspended in with ender chests, potions. You can clearly tell the wizard lives here. And if he's going to live in a mushroom, why not have mushroom cows? And by the way, you get these brown ones just by striking a regular mushroom with lightning, if you can find a regular mushroom. But if we keep on moving, I have like a little bit of a furnace here, and everything is suspended inside the mushroom. I really like the shroom lights because, you know, they're shroom lights, and it's really cool. And then I just got a wizard practicing his magic with his magical book, and he's making an apple float. And I just used the enchanted one because it looks like it's being magic applied to it. And then out here in the back we have his little brewery, because what witch or wizard doesn't brew potions? I don't know a single one that doesn't. And then for effect, we do have a giant bug that he could probably ride, probably his pet. And then we just got a little mushroom down here at the bottom, and I went all out and kind of decorated the entire thing with podzol, because it's a mushroom. It eats decomposing things, and that's what podzol is close to. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this house. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this house is a medieval style house. Now I really like this one, probably one of my favorite ones that I've done. And yeah, it's really depicting that Renaissance era house that you would see in most movies, TV, video games that you see in that sort. Now here we got a man. He's feeding his horse. Hello, horse. And you know, we just got a little water trough. You know, a little shed for the horse. Got ooh, kind of broke that. We got cobwebs, and I really like the thing that I did with the spruce trap door to make it look like a larger door. And I really like the gradient effect I used with the bone block and the mushroom stems. Now if we come inside, there's just a chandelier. There's these are the rafters. Got more cobwebs because who's gonna clean out it there? And we just got 2 little kids running around chasing each other because that's what little kids do. And we got a nice little table for the entire family, and then we have the mom washing dishes. Pretty cool. Then we have just a little pot. We got some stew boiling in there. Then we got a bed for the parents, and then a bed for the children. And then if we come in here, we got a wine cellar, because what house back then didn't have a wine cellar? I'm sure a lot, but a lot of them also had wine cellars. And the lanterns just look really good in here. And if we come outside, I really like the triangular design of these houses. Now they vary due to different cultures. Oh, and yeah, by the way, I also do got a chimney. Why is that not complete? Okay, I'm not even gonna bother. But I got a chimney, and I just used campfires, and I put them at varying heights, and I put hay bales under some of them, because hay bales vary the length which the flame travels. But yeah, this is yeah, really good house. One of my personal favorite styles to build in. And yeah, let's move on to number 4. Now, number 4 is a bit of a weird one because it's inside of a fish tank. Well, I mean, of course it actually wouldn't be. You'd actually build it underwater. But I'm like, what do I do for an underwater house? I'm like thinking Atlantis. I'm like, no, not Atlantis. Why not a shipwreck? Because everybody loves shipwrecks. So usually shipwrecks that are made of wood, they start to rot. And I used the warped wood blocks, and I started using some of the dead coral blocks, prismarine, and dark prismarine. And then we just got a giant octopus on top. I was gonna say squid, but it only has 8 tentacles. Now if we come down here, this is a waterlogged block, so water will not pass through here. But we just got some more barnacles on the inside, and we got a pirate because yeah. And I actually did use the villager with the eye patch because yeah, it's very piratey. And he got the little parrot up here. How amazing! Was gonna use an actual parrot, but I'm like, nah. And he just got some little essentials in here, and then he got his gold, got his bed. It's pretty cool. But if we come around, so you would typically build this near a coral reef, but I had to build that all up myself. And then we just got a dead pirate here holding a diamond in his hand. More chests. And we got a little rock formation inside. And then over here we got another rock formation. And if you look inside, that's where the conduit is hidden, so that you can breathe underwater. And then we just got a little fish swimming around, you know what I'm saying? All the good details, but enough of this. Yeah, let's move on to number 5. Okay, now number 5 is actually a nether themed house. Now I didn't want to build it into nether because going back and forth is too much of a hassle, but you know, you get the picture. It's supposed to be in the nether. I mean, you could build it in the overworld if you wanted to, but I really like the archways, and I have the red nether brick on the inside, and I have regular nether brick on the outside. And then I like the addition that they added with the cracked nether brick and the chiseled ones right here. Very good blocks, very useful for building, and I just went very triangular with the design. And if we come on the side, yeah, pretty expensive if you were to build this in survival, because you use 4, or no, that's not 4, 12 netherite blocks. Yeah, there's 4 sides. That's a lot. Or no, wait, that's 8. Oh goodness, I can't math. I just got out of school. I'm not thinking properly. And then we just got a pathway, and I'm actually using ancient debris for the pathway, and basalt, and a little bit of blackstone. Looks really nice. See, even got basalt on its side. Has a totally different texture. So this kind of would be an expensive pathway, because who wants to put all their ancient debris towards a pathway when you could put it towards netherite? But if you just come around, you got a bit more of the new trees. And we do got a lava pool with some striders. I named Stridey. Yes, very unique and ingenious name. And we just got some of the blackstone as the inner fortress. And we do got blue lights. And then we come in here, we got a piglin man. And we got his gold armor. All his gold and gilded blackstone. We got his little furnace. And then he has a lodestone, which I'm not going to tap on because that will explode here in the overworld, and I don't want that. And then here's your portal back to the overworld, or what would be the nether in that case. Okay, I went to the nether. I don't want to be here. But yeah, that's just about it for number 4, I believe, or number 5, I believe. Let's move on to number 6. Okay, number 6 is actually a bit of a different one for me. So this is actually an Arabic style home, something that you'd see out in the Middle East. Now this was very different for me because I've never seen or built anything close to this, and it was a very fun build process. So outside we do have a palm tree, because palm tree, nice little stone pathway, and on the outside they're really mainly sandstone, but on the inside they're very bright white, very nice. That was one of my favorite things when I was researching about the architecture. And I have a nice, really nice floor pattern. It's meant to be carpet, but you know, it's just glazed terracotta. But if we come in here, we got a nice little dining room, and they love to use gold inside of their architecture, which I really like. And then we just got the mother, you know, cooking dinner. Amazing. Stove, you know, all your little essentials here. That's pretty much it. Broom closet. Yeah. But when you go outside and go around, which was something that intrigued me about the houses, you know, you go outside and around, so you just got little trapdoors cover the orange. Here we got a little child bedroom with books and a shelf and a light, and then we have father in here sitting on the bed watching television. And then if we go upstairs even further, which I did line this with gilded blackstone to show like the gold. And then, you know, I just got the lanterns once again. And we come upstairs, come to a little library, and then we got the child in here reading books. Very good kid, stay in school. And I use the side of the loom block to look like a empty bookshelf, which is very common, I see. You know, nothing too special. Then we come in here, we got a nice little bathroom. Pretty cool. You know, toilet, bath, sink, things like that. You know, just the basics. But yeah, this was a really fun build. It was very different for me, trying to capture the look. And yeah, let's move on to number 7. Alright, before we step foot, number 7 is probably my favorite build because I've never built in this style before, but I had a really fun time doing it. Now, feast your eyes on number 7. Yes, this is a Japanese style house. It would actually be a feudal lord's house, or, well, a smaller one. Yeah, I've taken a lot of inspiration from Naruto because I've been watching that a lot recently, but I also did some research. Now, we have like a little wall going around, which would be kind of like your fence in a normal suburban home. And then, see, we don't actually have pink leaves for the cherry blossom trees. So I had to get a little bit creative and use the wool and glass and glazed terracotta and all that. And I even did a bigger one. On the bigger one, I did hide dirt inside so I could put the lilac flowers so they poke through, kind of look like leaves. And then I used lots of bamboo. Thank God we have bamboo and sugarcane in 2 separate blocks, because before I probably would have just used sugarcane for bamboo. And then I just used a stained glass effect to kind of make it look like rushing water, kind of look like bubbles. Didn't come off too well because it's on the smaller scale. And then I just got nice little lotus flower, lily pads, all that. And I really like the design of the garden. It's probably my favorite part. But if we come inside, here we go. We got a nice little sitting area. Very nice. Little lamp. That's actually just a guardian's head flipped backwards. And we got a nice little kitchen. I kind of didn't really go too crazy with the armor stands on this one. Actually, on the rest of the builds. Well, we got our first bedroom. And I used acacia door to kind of look like the shutters. But too bad you can actually see through. And then we just come upstairs. We got a nice little desk. And we got a clock. We got a pot. And boom, another bedroom. And like I said, this is actually a very small house. But, you know, we have a nice little balcony. And then up here, this is where I really had fun. So I put a little bit of gold just engraved. And then for the middle, right here, this is a building technique that was, it was kind of difficult to pull off. But I'm like, I'm going to build that fin in the middle. So I used trapdoors. And it came out very well. Put them on each side, because in the reference picture I looked at, it was very, 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 very important that I had that. But yeah, this is really it. Oh, and I really like the lanterns. Got an AC unit out here too. Another tree. But yeah, that's it for number 7. Let's move on to number 8. Now, number 8 is your realistic style, or your nice regular suburban home that you're used to seeing. And yeah, at least what I'm used to seeing living here in America. And since I live in one, it was pretty easy to build. Now we just got a nice little basketball goal out front, because yeah, basketball. Nice little pine tree. Very nice house in my opinion. Just got a bit of stepping stones. Nice little garden out front with some flowers, and even got a dead one right there. Pretty cool. But you walk inside and boom, it's an entire new atmosphere. Now we just got a nice front sitting room. Pretty cool. Got a little bit of candles here. Potted plants, table, ceiling fan. You know, the basics. Nice little bathroom in here. I really like this mirror design I went with. It's just a banner, and I use different colors and stuff. Pretty cool. Got a nice towel hanging up so you can dry your hands. Toilet, all the good stuff. Just the kitchen, more potted plants up top. You know, got some light sources. It's really cool. Really cool, in my opinion. We got a nice little table. Got a couch. We even got a Nintendo Switch sitting up here, which I built using the armor stands. Was very difficult. Well, we come out here. We got a grill. We got a doghouse. We even got a pool, trampoline, sliding glass door, which you can't actually pull off. So I just, you know, just stained glass sitting there. Got bar stools. And if we come out here, we got a washer and dryer. Really cool. You know, invisible item frames. Not hard, just a simple command. And I really like what I did with here too. It was kind of hard to do. It took a lot of attempts to get this kind of, you know, technical design for that. And we just got a cabinet, or not a cabinet, a pantry, you know, where you store all your food. Didn't bother to put food in there. Well, we got a garage out here where you have all your stuff in boxes. Even got some fishing rods back here. You like, what, 3? Yeah. And then you got your Halloween stuff, your tied up Christmas tree, your Christmas lights, TV out there, pretty cool. And then you have a closet, which, oh, I did not fill, but yeah. You have your master bedroom, which most likely belonged to parents. Got another mirror in here, lamps. We even got clothes hanging up, which I did just use armor stands once again. And a tiny little bathroom. Nothing too major. Oops. Okay, now we're gonna go upstairs, which is pretty cool. Do got working lights for the ceiling fans, pretty cool. Then we got the first bedroom, would most likely belong to the oldest child. And here they can sit and record Minecraft videos, if you catch my drift. But yeah, you can sit there and record Minecraft videos. You know, TV, dresser, dirty clothes in here. Pretty cool. Oops, I'm locking myself in. Oh, and I do like that I did use the 3 high doors. It's just, you know, trapdoor up top. That's it. Book closet, regular closet, bathroom, pretty cool. You know, got your soap bottles, got your curtains, got a toilet. Ooh, this one even have a toilet seat. Forgot to do that on a lot of other ones. You know, once again, mirror design. I really like this kind of lamp design, I guess you'd call it. I'm not too sure what you call it. Yeah, but here we just got a room, another room. Probably got a game system in here, like a PlayStation or something. Yeah, another mirror. It's really all really basic, something that you'd catch in nearly every home. And I do like that I did use 2 different colors for the walls and separate stories. And this would most likely be a girl's room. We got a dollhouse, got a sideways bed because yeah, my sister actually has one of those. And then we got another console in here, probably an Xbox. So yeah, we got every console in here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. One of my favorite houses that I've done, but will not beat the Japanese house by far. The Japanese style one is still my favorite. But without further ado, let's move on to number 9. Alrighty, so here we got number 9. Number 9 is actually a modern house. Now, modern houses are becoming a bit more prevalent in our world today, so I thought I might build one and see how it goes. I'm actually not very good at building in this style, so yeah, don't mind me if it doesn't look too good. Yeah, I really tried my best, but I did use turf instead of actual grass because a lot of the things I looked at, it looks more like turf than real grass, so I did just, yeah, concrete powder. We come in here, you know, we just got a nice white sitting room because, yes, modern houses are very expensive and rich people and stuff like that. You know, nice large bathtub, same mirror design, toilet, you know, bathroom, basic. And I tried to pull off a curved TV, which was really difficult because, you know, there's no curves in Minecraft. Oh, and I really like this carpet design. It's just yeah, it's just different colored wool carpets in a spiral. Nothing too difficult. Then we got We got a fridge right there, which actually does work. I did not put food in there though. Got your oven, your cabinets. I kind of wish I could have kept the white or gray theme and went with that. Whoops. And we just got a nice little table for guests if they come over. And then in both rooms you can actually have access to the pool and go swimming. And of course, it's a modern house, so it has to be a cliffside pool. And now this house is actually just a 1-bedroom house. See, as we have 1 bedroom, yet this house would cost you like $1 million. Very, very expensive in my opinion. Then we come down here to a basement, which also leads into the garage where you'd have your 6 Lamborghinis parked, and you just got your washing machine and dryer. Yeah, I really do like the design of this house. I actually did do a lot of external design as well, going with a lot of different color lines and shapes, all kinds of random bits, you know, just to make it look that bit more amazing. But yeah, enough of this house. Let's move on to number 10. Alright, so now that we're at number 10, you're probably thinking, well, Artix, this isn't a house. This is definitely not a house. And yes, you would be right. But in the future, why would you need to walk into the front door? We can just teleport to your house. So yes, that's what this is. This is a portal. And you can actually tell where this portal is going to lead us. You know, if you can't tell, then you're about to find out. So let's hop through this portal. So yeah, we have our little spawning room, I like to call it. It's when you teleport, because in case you teleport incorrectly, there might be explosions. So this is a very high pressure room and a vacuum with obsidian for a floor. So we come into a little vacuum seal kind of room, and then we come into a glass dome, and boom, glass dome. Now I didn't know what to put in here because I don't live in the future, kind of don't know what to do. So I just kind of left it blank, empty room. But if we come over here, we gotta have some chorus fruit. Gotta have something to eat, don't we? So this is just your chorus farm. And boom, I'm outside. Pretty cool. Did not mean to do that. But before I wanted to go outside, yeah. So we have another room. This is just an airlock room where you get desanitized after coming inside. You know, they spray you with water and stuff. It'd be cool if I can do that with redstone. But yeah, just a high pressure room. And then we come to our chorus forest. Yeah, I had to slow down for that one. Would not have want to said that too fast. It would have been like chorus force. Yeah, it would have made no sense. But these are just ancient ruined towers from the ancient alien civilization that used to live here. Enderman. But this one's even has vines growing on it. Now, grass is not very prominent here. So yeah, not too much grass. Yeah, I went with the warp blocks because excuse me, the warped blocks you know, there's lots of Endermen in warped, and they warp, or which is another word for teleport. So I'm like, why not put warp stuff in here? It'd make a lot of sense. So yeah, and since this is in space, I thought we're gonna need to have some kind of space transport. So I went with a Imperial shuttle from Star Wars, which is this is actually my own design. This is very difficult, especially getting that top fin correctly. I'm probably gonna put a picture on screen. Yeah, I'm not too sure if it looks like it or not. It was very difficult to pull off, but yeah, that's my Imperial shuttle. Got a little landing pad for the shuttle, and then we just got a teleporter back to Earth if you ever need to go back there. But if you live in the future and on a different planet, why would you want to go back? Maybe you got family there, maybe not, but you live in the future, so why does it matter? Let's hop back. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Now, I want you all to leave a comment, tell me which house was your favorite. Like I said, the Japanese house was my personal favorite. And if you like what you see, consider subscribing, because I'm sure there's more on the way. And if you really like these videos, I will be making more. Whether that you want me to make like a whole city in specific style, or 10 more styles, or interior design, or whatever, you know. And yeah, just leave a like on the video. And yeah, peace out.